What's going on YouTube? As you can see by the title of the video, just going to be explaining how I made 4,500 this week, which puts me on track to do just under 20K. For those of you who don't know who I am or what do I do, I'm basically a high ticket closer. I'm in this like whole online high ticket sales industry space. And essentially what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just an online sales rep. Like, just think of a car salesman that closes car deals, but just online. And just for different online like marketing services or, courses and mentorships for all these famous influencers out there that sell them. So essentially my job, guys, is to take the calls. So let's just say an influencer is selling a $5,000 program. They're going to have a lot of people wanting to buy that program. So they don't have time to take the calls themselves. So that's where a high ticket closer comes into place and takes those calls for them and closes the calls. Typically on average, my calls will be anywhere from like 30 to 60 minutes. And the way they'll go is, because guys, you have to understand that, these services are anywhere from like 5, 10, 15, up to 30, $50,000. So they're not just going to hand 4 or 5K to you like nothing. Like, yeah, they may be warm because they already know the influencer and essentially they're already prepared to buy, but you're still going to deal with a few objections, which in the online space, that just means, when they tell you, I have to think about it, or I have to talk to somebody first, or I don't know, I'm scared, it's a risk. As a closer, your job is essentially to just handle those objections and get them across the finish line. Because again, guys, they are warm, but they do need a little bit of a push. So my framework, and if you guys want, I can comment down below and I can send you guys this framework. But typically I would start my calls by just getting to know the prospect first. So like, hey, how you doing? I saw you applied to join the mentorship. Like, what even got you interested in the first place? I'm just trying to see why they're on the call, why they want to do this. From there, I'm asking them, okay, what are you doing for a living right now? You want to get to know where their current situation is at, so then you can understand where they actually want to be at. Because you can use their current situation as a huge pain point to get them to pay and close the deal. Because essentially, guys, like, sales is just all emotions. Like, people buy off emotions. People buy cars because they want to feel nice in that car. People buy clothes because they want to look good, and that gives them more confident. So it's all emotions, guys. So from there, once I get more info on like what they're doing for a living right now, I'll just find out if they like doing that, if they don't like doing that, what do they like about it, what don't they like about it. And then from there, I'll find out, okay, so like, what type of help are you looking for? Like, just to make sure what we're providing even makes sense for them in the first place, guys. Like, I'm not about to get somebody in that doesn't even need our service. So you want to make sure that our service can actually benefit them, because then if it could, it's actually going to get them results. From there, I go into like finances on like, how much they're trying to make per month versus how much they're making per month. That's usually people's biggest pain points is, they're not making enough money and they want to make more money. So for the most part, guys, I sell financial offers, which means, teaching people how to make more money. Other good offers out there I would recommend is probably, like health and fitness offers, because, people just want to feel good. And the only way they can feel good is by looking good. So I'd say that's another niche that you can make a lot of money as a high ticket closers. Because let's just say, you have a lot of rich people out there, but they're fat ass shit. What do you think their main issue in life is? They're probably fucking fat ass shit, and they can't fucking find partners. They can't get girls, or they can't get guys because they're fat ass shit. So it's not going to be a big problem for them to hand over $4,000 or $5,000 if they know that the outcome is going to be them, having a six pack, and now they're able to get girlfriends. Again, it ties down back to emotions. So, guys, I don't want you guys to like overcomplicate this shit. It really is easy because they already come on the call prepared to buy. They're warm as hell. They just need that extra little push. But typically from there, I would just go into the presentation, tell them what we offer, drop the price, drop the investment, and then from there just handle any objections they have. Which, like I said, on average, it's always going to be like, think about it, or it's just too much money. And that just goes back to, you bringing up their pain points again, and reminding them why they even hopped on the call in the first place. On average, for the majority of my calls, they're typically like in school or working a 9 to 5 that they don't like. They're typically looking for location freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. What we offer provides that for them. So I just go deep into their pain points. As you can see, I'll throw up the screenshot right here. I was able to collect almost 5K. I could have hit the 5K if I would have took calls on Thanksgiving, but I don't want to be a piece of shit and fucking sell people on a holiday. So I did right under $45,000, which is for closers, they get paid 10% in this industry. That's average commission industry. So that's $4,500 in a week, guys. Day-to-day basis for me, basically I wake up, I open my calendar. By the way, guys, in this whole high ticket space, there's a setter and there's a closer. Setters make 5%, closers make 10%. The setter literally just books the appointment for the closer. The closer goes and hops on that call, typically through Zoom, through Google Meet, sometimes over the phone, and then you just close the call. So a day-to-day basis for me, what that looks like is I just wake up, I check my calendar. On average, guys, I'll have anywhere from like 5 to 8 calls. And as you can see by my closing rate, I'm able to close 50% of those calls. So if I have 8 calls, let's say 2 people don't show up, there's always going to be people that don't show up. That's 6 calls, so I'm closing like 3 to 4 calls a day on average, making $500 to $1K a day on average. And yeah, it's pretty much it, guys. I mean, it's not really too much. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say it's easy, because obviously you have to put the work in to be able to get to the level that I'm at right now. When I first started this, guys, I was making like 2, 3, 4K a month. But I gradually worked my way up. I invested into sales skills. I fixed the way I communicated. I got better at objection handling. And little by little, I gradually started working my way up to those 7K months, those 8K months, those 10K months. And now, thank God, on track to do 20K months. One of the main reasons I got into this, guys, was because I was literally just looking for a location freedom, guys. Like, I didn't care if I could make the same amount of money I was making at my 9 to 5, which was, for the average person in America, it's like 2 to 3K a month. I didn't care if I was making that same amount, but if I could just make that amount from anywhere around the world, like, guys, this whole past year I was just traveling, like, to different countries. So if I could just keep traveling but also making money, that's all I really cared about. Obviously now I'm past that a little bit. Now I'm more into where I just want to make as much money as possible with this, because it's actually really hard. Like, I know you guys see all these videos out there. Oh, become a high ticket closer, make 10K a month. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Like, 90% of that is bullshit. Like, you know how hard it is to actually find a good offer and be able to make 10K a month as a closer. Like, it's actually rare, guys. Like, on average, closers are probably realistically making 5 to 8K a month at that. But, when you're on a good offer, when the lead flow is good, when the influencer or the business owner is good, which means the product is good, and then your sales skills are good too as well, then I'd say you can hit those 10, 20, 30K a month. There's a lot of people in this online industry that have the sales skills. They're probably more qualified than me, guys, but they can't find a good offer for shit. Meanwhile, I'm on a good offer. I'd say my sales skills are good. They're not, expert, but they are good enough where I can be able to hit those 10, 20, 30K months. And then vice versa. There's people that are fucking horrible, but they're on crazy ass good offers and they're still able to make 10, 20K a month just because, like, the offer is so good. And I've seen calls of other people out there, and you don't really have to be as qualified to actually do this. I'd say in order for you to actually have the same results as me it all ties down to legit just being a regular human being, guys, that has social skills. Like, guys, you guys would be so surprised how many fucking nerds there is in this fucking online space. Like, no type of swag, no type of charisma, just like real deal bots, NPC guys. So why would I ever trust $5,000 into the hands of a fucking bot NPC nerd? Again, guys, people buy off emotions, and the only way I feel like you can bring those emotions out of people is if you genuinely are a sociable person that has good charisma. So that's why nowadays, like, I want to work, and I'm going through this right now with the offer I'm on. We're legit. We'd rather hire people who are beginners because they still haven't been infected by all this online bullshit that's going on that fucks up their personality. So we'd much rather have beginners because we see better results from people. Because with sales, guys, it's all just being social. Like, it's all, I'd say people who'd have the best of sex with this is just people who come from like a customer service background. People who come from like dining or, you know, working at like social areas like clubs and lounges and stuff like that, because they're naturally forced to be social with the people they work with. So if you're just able to have a regular conversation with people, I'd say you'd have success with sales. It's just following a script or a framework and then just being yourself and having personality, and people will legit buy, guys. Like, I'm going to tell you something right now. I feel like one of the main reasons why my closing rate is good, not only because I have the sales skills, is because I'm just a naturally likable person. Like, people hop on those calls with me and they like my vibe, they feel my vibe, and they want to give me their money. Like, what can I say? But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, I don't want to kind of overcomplicate this video. I just wanted to just go into, you know, how I was able to, you know, make almost 5K a week. And I'd say for those people out there that want to learn how to get into this, the way I got into it, guys, I mean, I didn't have money for shit to invest into a mentor, so I literally just used my free resources, which is literally YouTube University, guys. Like, all this shit's out there for free. It's just all about applying yourself. I know Hookah break. Guys, I have people out there that I've legit given them the resources for free. And you know, like the saying goes, like, you could walk a horse to the water, but you can't, to the river or something like that, but you can't force it to, you know, drink the water. Guys, and that's so true, bro, because, like, I've given people the resources for free, and, like, they still wouldn't take the action to actually make it happen, because I swear it's just a mindset issue with, like, 99% of society, guys. Like, they believe it's just too good to be true, so they don't want to try it out. Like, when I first started this shit, guys, I'm not gonna lie, like, people were calling me fucking crazy and delusional, and I don't blame them because I didn't have results. Like, I tell a lot of people on the calls when they want to go talk to their parents or something like that, I'm like, bro, you can go talk to them, but they're going to call you crazy because you have nothing to show for. But once you start getting results, obviously, you know, people are, you know, naturally going to start asking questions and, you know, coming to you. So it'll be easier then. But, yeah, it's just all about taking action, guys. Like, search up the free resources, learn the basics and foundations. Once you start seeing some solid, good results in the beginning, take that money and invest it into increasing your skills. Because that's what I did. You know, I started with no money. I learned it for free. Then I started making money. Then I took that money and invested it into sales training. And then that sales training legit tripled, quadrupled my income. So that's the path I would take if, you know, you're, for anybody who's out there watching this right now and they want to do this. For those of you who maybe already have the money to invest, then I would skip that whole process of doing it on your own and, you know, making a bunch of mistakes and losing a bunch of, you know, time and money. And it takes you like over a year doing it on your own. If you have the funds, invest into a mentor from the start and just learn how to do that and fast track your success to like 3 months instead of a year. So, by the way, guys, I don't have anything to sell you guys. Like, I have no plan of selling any type of training anytime soon, just because I still feel like I have a lot of milestones that I want to hit. Like, a lot of closers come into this online business and they have one good 10K month. Next thing you know, they have a course they want to sell. Like, I still feel like I can hit 50K a month as a closer. I still feel like I can hit, you know, 80K a month as a closer. And I still feel like there's a lot of areas that I can improve on before I even think about, you know, selling some type of program. But, I mean, I'll definitely have some free resources in all these YouTube videos. I'll drop some free sauce along the way. I have a Telegram channel. If you guys want to join that, just DM me on IG. You have to be following me on IG for me to send you the Telegram. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want that framework that's making me $20K a month right now, just comment down below and I'll send it to you, or DM me on IG and I'll send it to you. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't pause it yet. Let me get like 5 hookah hits. I'm going to put them in between. How long is it?
16 minutes. That's why I said wrap it up, motherfucker.
See, that's why I don't like making strips, because I naturally can yap
Yeah.
for like a long time, bro. Like, it's not that hard.
Look at that.
If you guys want more hookah talk videos, comment down below, because I don't want to do shit like... I don't like doing videos that I generally don't like watching. Like, I don't want to come on here and tell you guys like a whole lifestyle. And I understand that's the way to get brain rot TikTok people, is doing short form, guys. But I generally enjoy these type of videos. And if you guys are one of the people that can actually sit down and watch one of these videos, then I know you will be successful in this area. But if you can't even have the focus of like watching a 10-minute sit down video, then it's going to be really hard for you to have success in this online space. But yeah, if you guys enjoy these hookah talks, genuinely let me know down below in the comments, and I'll just keep it going. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, you go, Chad.